Namaskar, good morning. It's the 6th of September today, and I'm just taking a walk around my yard. I'm enjoying the fresh breeze, the nice oxygen. They say plants breathe out oxygen. I think it's in the day or the night. I can't remember. We did that in primary school, we all know. You have fresh oxygen wherever there are trees. So, this morning I'm going to attempt to do a medical lecture. I've done so many religious and spiritual, but intellectual wise, people are still expecting something. My lime tree has a honey tree on it, wasp they call it, no? I'm going to talk about secondhand smoking. Secondhand smoking is called passive smoking. It's a kind of smoking when you breathing the smoke less than 6 to 9 to 10 feet, right? Some people are safe in 6 feet range, but in 10 feet range they are more susceptible. So smoking is a harmful thing both to those who smoke and those who are passive smokers, meaning they can be second hand or third hand or even fourth hand smoking. People usually start to smoke because of pleasure, relaxation, because the nicotine metabolite cotinine releases chemical in the brain that decreases fear, depression, phobias, and so it gives you a kind of relaxation and euphoria, and people tend to become addicted even with after one cigarette for a year every day, or 1 to 10 cigarette. People tend to become addicted or hooked on smoking. It's difficult to just kind of give it up like that. Smoking cigarettes. Only about a week ago I was traveling. I suddenly became thirsty. Me and my brother, we stopped and I went into a shop to pick up a bottle of water, and there was this cigarette smell all over. I saw a guy outside hanging, and the smell was so much cigarette inside the shop also. And people are there comfortably, and they don't realize that this thing has an effect on them. Those who are smoking, the customers, the people who are selling, the nicotine, tobacco particles could go in your clothes, in your hair, your skin. They can go on the walls, on the surface of towels, boards, and so on. These particles can adhere there, and they can remain there for long times also. And when people put objects in their mouth, or they smell those particles on object externally, those third hand smoking. There's even fourth hand smoking, like where people are affected by watching others smoking, like actors, TV screen, and so on, and causes them to feel part of the clique, the clan. So we have 4 second third hand smoking, and smoking is bad. It causes cancer, lip cancer, lung cancer. If it's tobacco pipe smoking, lung cancer, and we have lung cancer, and you have heart diseases. It can affect the eye. According to Dr. Molinsky, optometrist, can affect the eyes. It can cause skin conditions. It can cause skin cancer and all these things, and affect your libido, or what call your sexual health, your sexual nature, your nature. Because people use these things to enhance your playboy or your image, your charisma, your sexuality. But on the other hand, it's contrary. It destroys that same thing in return. So secondhand smoking, you can save yourself like 6 or 10 feet. It takes about approximately 30 minutes to clear out from the lungs. You go in the lungs, and stay there for a long time to clear. The damage to the lung after a while is called scarring, and it takes about 10 years of smoking to really start to be easier to clean. After 10-20 years and so it's harder, the damage is long. The more long you smoke, the longer it takes to recover from secondhand smoking and so, and from smoking, the effects of smoking. So people usually doctors and so can find tobacco in your plasma, your urine, tissue and so. And we have in many people the skin problems arise because of eczema in teenagers, especially their dermatitis. They can be affected with dermatitis and so on, so smoking cigarette daily can lead to addiction. It has a addictive quality, the cigarette and the nicotine and so on. It has addiction. And you can first sense the danger of smoking when you start to cough, your eyes start to run, you have difficulty breathing, right? And if you cough and you sputum with phlegm inside, mucus, some people cough, they get blood, and all these signs show that nicotine has entered your system. People use orange juice, they use fruit juices to clean it out. Some people use air condition, ventilation. But one of the smartest natural ways to put a no smoking sign up, I remember I was working at a pharmacy, up many pharmacies, and in the community setting, I was asking them to put a no smoking law because people has a habit to be smoking when they come for the medicine after wait. They're smoking, and in the pharmacy there are flammable things like liquids, plastics, and highly aromatic and substances can be ignited quite easily, so no smoking sign can help a lot, but generally, albeit all this, it's still there, it's still good. These particles travel by diffusion in the air, and they attach themselves in tobacco, nicotine, nicotine particles, and they can easily be transferred to you. People hear this, you can smell it second hand from the clothes, I think this is stored, and when you absorb it from the body, clothes, hair, nails, lips, and so on. That's second. Third hand would be from external objects. Like babies have a tendency and children to put things in their mouth. That would affect them more, So people tend to want to get rid of it after a while. They find it has start having a negative effect on them, and they find burning when they urine, or they cough a lot and at night they can't sleep, and all these things. These are all signs of nicotine poisoning. So we should try to avoid it. A healthy natural air environment is good helps our respiratory system. We can avoid a lot of respiratory problem complication like asthma. Cigarettes stay for around 90 seconds. One cigarette, the particles, nicotine and nicotine would stay in the lungs for about 90 seconds before it would clear off. So you have people hanging around you who smoke a lot. These things can lead to a lot of complications like heart attack, stroke, blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, COPD. All these are side effects of smoking cigarette, and secondhand smoking can help, pineapple juice. Most people when they have complication with smoking, either marijuana or thing, they try to allergies, they count it with pineapple juice. Because the pineapple has a chemical called bromelain which helps to reduce the allergies from smoking. So you can try it. And some of the yoga exercise, the cabra, the prone postures, help to expel the particles. And so we have yoga exercise is a safe, healthy way again for those who are come down with over toxicity from smoking. Smoking has always been a bad sign. It's injurious to health. They say your life shortened by 10 years or how many years when you smoke for a long time. And secondhand smoking also affected, you know. Your life's cut down. That's a fact, it's a truth. It's no lie, your life does shorten. So cigarette smoking and secondhand smoking, third-hand smoking, fourth-hand smoking, we should all work to eliminate these, because they say one cigarette can shorten your life by 11 minutes, you know. And a pack of cigarettes shorten your life by 3.5 hours. People who die from tobacco related disease, it's 14 years of their life they lose. So compared to non-smoker, when they carry out tests between smokers and non-smokers, you know, they find that smokers die 10 years earlier. But there are certain cases due to genetics and so, where some freaks have been shown that cigarette doesn't shorten or does them anything, you know, they can smoke, but those were rare cases and it doesn't affect them so much, you know, that like smokers, the average smokers, and so it's addictive. We should try to get rid of it. It affects others, it affects your children, breathing affects your health, and it affects the lifespan of the people and your associate who come into contact. So this is so for cigarettes, short secondhand smoking. Let's have a better, cleaner, fresh atmosphere. Even though you think it's for style and it's for fashion, fad, you know, you have to see beyond that and see that natural sometimes is better than artificial. What you think might be synthetic and good might not always be so. So again, I'm trying to enjoy some nice fresh oxygen atmosphere here. Let's take a walk with me. This is nature. Early morning walk is so nice, so with some tai chi or yoga exercise and meditation, you know. So have a nice friendly no smoking zone for today. Happy Friday.